So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. As you guys can all see, I'm incredibly rusty and garbage at this game.
You played Zelda.
That's the character I play most these days, actually.
She's fun. She's really good.
Yeah, she's fun. Really good? Not necessarily.
Well, obviously. She has really good options sometimes.
Sometimes. I don't know, like, I'm pretty rusty. Nah, S-Smash is okay. It's just good for zoning while I'm trying to feel out my opponent, and then you just go and make reads. It's really hard against Marth, but it's an option. It's a matchup I know, and it's something I have a lot of fun doing.
Yeah.
But obviously, a little rusty on the mechanics there. Made a lot of technical errors.
And then Mr. R is Mr. R.
Yeah, nah, he's very solid.
So right now, we're getting game one. I think this is winners finals of this pool, I would assume.
Yeah,
MJG.
Orion versus MJG. That's pretty hype.
Best from the Midwest going Diddy Kong versus
I
Orion's
doubt that.
Mennonite.
I think they're just waiting it out.
No, I think he actually. I heard from other people he plays Diddy Kong.
Oh, okay.
Because I guess he's getting tired of Toon Link versus bad matchup.
Well, he has a solid Mennonite that he pulls out in doubles all the time. I figured he'd just move on to that, but
yeah,
guess
he
not.
plays Toon Link in doubles.
I guess he figured sometimes, but he teamed with that. Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Game one on Smashville, Diddy Kong's playground.
All right. I'm a little bit surprised Orion didn't pick a B to just counter that out solidly.
Or at least like punish it with a turnaround grab. We can both be condescending commentators, yay.
Now Orion's been practicing this matchup with ADHD a lot, so let's see what he's learned and if he can incorporate that into this tournament set.
I feel like after his stint in Europe, Orion just like had like a brand new life. Like he was playing, you know, similar to how he used to, but he got a lot better just like really quickly once he came back, getting back with the constant training partners of the New York, New Jersey area, as opposed to like the once in a while tournaments from Europe.
Yeah, I think if he had kept that pressure on the with the tornado onto his shield, it probably would have knocked MJG off the stage, and then he would have it would have caught him in the tornado from knocking him off. But unfortunately for Orion, he pulled off there. And nice shield play by MJG there. Double power shielding those down airs.
Diddy Kong's shield is so good.
It's a little, again with the power shield. A little reminiscent of old school Adamus. Was really well known for having quite a ridiculous shield.
Day-to-Day in general just has a really good shield.
No, with any character though, Adamus shielding is completely on point. Again, another power shield there. Even on the glide toss banana.
No, I don't remember. How many frames do you have to power shield? Because I've heard it was 6, but I don't think it's that much.
No,
it's like 4.
Yeah, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't remember.
Side steps.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd say 3 or so. But I remember there was a rumor it was as high as 8 and a rumor it's as low as 3. I just don't remember anymore.
Right. And anyway, Orion with a nice sequence to take MJG's first stock. Now he has to work from behind. And Orion is known as one of the campier MK players, timing out multiple opponents. Like, some of his biggest wins were by timeout, like Vinny at Apex 2012.
Yeah, Orion back in the day actually used to be notorious for being an extremely campy player. He used to model his playstyle after the legendary T-Spammer, you know, who was a very, very patient and campy player. But then once he went to Europe, he started adapting to the European style, and he learned to play a lot more aggressive. So since he's come back, he's trying to mix the best of both worlds. He's trying to go back to his roots while not losing his offensive pressure.
Right, because when you're, like, especially as Meta Knight, when you're switching between offense and defense, it is so scary because they're putting up so much pressure, and then for a while you're like, oh, cool, they backed off, and then you're like, wait a minute, 30 seconds went by.
And I haven't hit them.
Yeah. Tornadoes.
Right now, Orion's solidly controlling this. A little surprised he didn't go for the grab there. I guess he was a little bit afraid of a down smash or a forward smash. He just wanted to make sure he has a stock. He knows he can afford to block and get grabbed.
For sure.
I don't know why he picked up the banana rather than just opting to grab Diddy Kong there, though.
It's working to get rid of the drone. Oh, that was kind of stupid.
It's working out for him. Yeah, the back throw, tripping him. Yeah, it was silly.
Yeah. It's like when Falco down throws on battlefield platforms if there's a banana above and just nope, trip. It's hilarious. Some silly things about this game. MJG not able to land a kill. Orion's not staying on the ground long enough for him to get a banana combo, and he hasn't landed that solid forward air.
That don't kill him. One thing I noticed that ADHD does to help himself out in these situations, yes, forward air is a big one. Forward air is an absolutely big one. But another part is that he's just much better about landing traps. He doesn't allow Meta Knights to land on the ground for free without taking some type of banana pressure. You have to catch the banana as you air dodge into the ground.
Yeah, he'll have multiple areas covered with his bananas or the potential of him throwing a banana and just his body. It's really hard to land.
I haven't seen Orion really struggle to get back onto the ground or even onto the ledge. MJG just seems very, you know, uncomfortable covering those landing options.
And at this point, he's probably, look, 4 minutes, Orion has not lost a stock. Racking on more damage with that tornado. And I don't think he's going to get too greedy for the edge guard because he doesn't want to get that, he doesn't want to get forward air and just his stock to end preemptively when he can just do more damage.
ADHD recovers very effectively, so he respects Diddy Kong's recovery quite a bit.
That
there
was
it goes.
amazing.
That was pretty good.
Covered the options before with the glides because he could have just slid to the edge and then just hits him with the forward smash when he lands after it. That was really good. Solid landing trap. Not that banana.
Okay.
If only Diddy had a kill throw.
Now wait, I kind of respect that MJG got the grab there because of course Orion's going to block. But when your opponent's at 190, you want to pummel them like 5 times.
At least like 3 times. if you're like super paranoid.
See, that forward throw might have killed if you pummeled them 7 times.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you add up the pummels from the last grab and this grab, and then it would have unstalled his throw as well.
MJG not looking too good this game. His mental state after he lost the first stock and just couldn't take this, still has not taken Orion's first stock. It seems he's rather flustered.
Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, MJG just deciding to cede the match. He knew he couldn't figure it out. I think he's going to go Toon Link here. He clearly is not going to take this with Diddy if the momentum sustains this direction. Solid and dominating performance by Orion there.
Orion, he went to Impulse and got 3rd, if I recall correctly.
Quite impressive placing.
Yes, he beat Holy, and I only started watching at like loser semi, so I honestly don't know his run. I just saw him. I'm pretty sure the first match I watched was like him versus Ally.
Oh, he beat Leon there as well.
Leon?
Yeah.
Nice. Marth Meta Knight matchup, Leon's really solid at that matchup with a lot of pressure. And as you predicted, going to Toon Link, back to Smash.
We don't run back 3 stocks. Not what we have mains to go back to.
Right.
Now this is a matchup that I don't know how much experience Orion has with. Because there are Toon Link mains on the East Coast. You know, we have King Toon, Jash from back in the day. You don't see too much Jash these days, but we definitely do have some Toon Link representation here.
I don't know, Toon Link's just one of those characters to me that's just like, he's really solid, but then like he just loses to the R button.
Now, ironically, ADHD does play a lot of Toon Link for fun, so we do have some Toon Link practice, if you can call it practice. I definitely remember when I was, my last tournament, when a Brain Shock Beta, when I went to, I knew I would have to fight MJG when I was there, which I did fight him, and I largely credit ADHD for helping me practice the matchup. So, everyone always says, oh, ADHD, I hate when you play your Gen characters because they want practice against the Diddy Kong, otherwise it's not real practice. But I personally find that he has quite a skilled set of secondaries.
Matchup experience is matchup experience. You don't have to be the best player to start learning the basics of the character, what you can punish and all that.
Yeah.
And MJG, no stranger of being able to know what you can punish Meta Knight with Toon Link, or just running away and pulling stuff. The Toon Link special.
Well, right now both players feel really comfortable running away and throwing stuff. Meta Knight, you know, extending his sword a little bit. MJG putting a lot of projectile pressure on. I think Orion was doing a little bit better when he was sustaining some of that advantage. You know, just playing a bit more of a pressure game, and he's also afraid to grab Toon Link. Can't say why. Toon Link does have an exceptionally good spot dodge, though.
Yeah, and he has a really good vertical boost on his full hop. So, hi, Naira.
Orion definitely has a lot of momentum coming up here. He's looking to take this stock off MJG. MJG does have his jump.
Whoa.
Clashes with the glide attack with a back air. Keeping his first stock alive, but he's back into the air once again. I'm expecting bomb to down air. He decides instead to go off the stage, uses boomerang to cover his option, then another bomb, and now we're just going to camp it out for a little bit.
I feel like the downer would have been too risky. He doesn't want to lose the stock first because, especially against Toon Link, like, in the Toon Link matchup in general, the first stock is the biggest stock. Because that, you know, if Toon Link takes the stock, he can camp, just run away shamelessly, get 30-40% until he dies and he has the lead. Ooh, nice bomb to forward air.
And there it goes. That bomb to forward air combo, very impressive. A little bit out of nowhere. You can definitely tell it caught Orion off guard based on his DI. I think it might have killed him, even with, you know, moderate DI.
Forward air's pretty strong.
Yeah.
And now, as I said before, MJG camping, trying to get all the percent he can before he loses the stock, which it is inevitable.
MJG does not have a jump, meaning Orion's going to have this kill setup.
Bomb.
Nice
tag. It was obvious that he was going to go for the move.
That should finish him, yeah.
Nice.
186, basically unstalled down air. Since he died, it refreshed all his moves. And Toon Link is not exactly a heavyweight character.
I don't really approve of MJG coming immediately off the Angel platform. In my opinion, in a camping matchup like this, where timeouts are a potential, you know, you need to like calm down and keep yourself level-headed the entire time. Also, it runs a few seconds off the clock if you're winning. Especially in a game like Brawl, which is so mental-driven.
Yeah.
You want to keep you want to like make sure you're not foggy at all.
All right, pretty close game here. Difference of 6%. MJG looking to get some projectiles in. Orion trying to figure out a way in. He's mainly relying on Tornado. Land a Tornado. He does what Orion and myself like to call that is a Pierce Tornado, because everybody who's watched me ever play Meta Knight knows that everyone always falls out of all my tornadoes. I'm garbage at the moves. So we call those the Pierce Tornadoes. I'm sure he's shaking his head right now, thinking, oh, why am I letting MJG out of these tornadoes?
And Tornado, one of the moves that once you're in it, you have nothing to do. There is a 0 SDI multiplier. You just have to take it. And then if the game wants to let you out, the game lets you out. And if not, you're taking that like 11, 12%.
Okay. Tornado has been pretty effective thus far. MJG struggles to punish it, even when Orion doesn't properly cancel it into the ground.
Especially normally because Toon Link is going to be passive. He's not going to aggressively go for the punish because he doesn't want the Tornado to come back and then pop him up in the air and be put in a juggle situation.
Yeah. So now Orion's given MJG some space. He made a poor read when he thought MJG was going to recover low. MJG simply landed back onto the stage, and that's given MJG the space to start throwing a bunch of projectiles back at Orion. Bomb, boomerang, and hookshot traps galore.
Nice.
And he is bringing this game back into his favor. Oh my gosh, that combo.
Wow, that didn't
Does
kill,
not
though.
take him out
That's
yet.
unfortunate. Pressuring him with the back of his face. That back air of Toon Link still threatening, especially when you're up there, considering the trajectory is mostly just up.
Now that MJG has his bomb setups going on, it's a little bit harder for Orion to get a juggle, but he made a very solid read there when he thought, okay, MJG's going to jump to take out this next bomb.
Beautiful uppy, predicting the jump out of shield to pull bomb.
Fantastic. So now Orion is the one up.
And now this is a huge problem for Toon Link because he has to approach at some point to kill him. And Orion will probably be content to just running away for 2.5 minutes. If that boomerang hit him, that would have been silly. No, I believe there's an anti-scrooging rule, so even though Orion came back on stage, so it doesn't matter. But I believe you're only allowed to go onto the stage once.
Yeah, you have to go onto the
touch
stage once.
platform. Shoutouts to MJG King.
Shout out to MJG King. Hope he is enjoying the beach.
The beach.
Alright. Toon Link will not be able to find a kill out of that Mach Tornado because while he does get hit by the bomb,
his shield is gone.
Oh my gosh, and Orion, he could have just spared out of shield or something. He just was feeling too much pressure. He didn't want to lose the stock so bad. He wasn't picking, you know, options that cover MJG's options. He wasn't limiting MJG's options with the proper offensive pressure, which would have enabled him to survive there. He just let MJG walk all over him because all he wanted to do was block and not get killed, and it ultimately resulted in his death.
MJG getting really greedy with those down airs, predicting the, you know, position where he's going to be, but it's pretty hard to attack where you're going to be with a move that just sends you straight. Ooh. Going to be, and the nice back throw footstool down air combo. I always love those the little footstool combos, the guaranteed stuff.
I bet you do, Esam. Especially since yours leads into like 1,000,000,000%.
Yeah. Nice shield pressure with the down air to bomb. MJG bringing this back only down by 1%, and Toon Link with so many projectiles, he might back airing into his own bomb. Nice shield grab.
I like how Orion was really patient there with that bomb. He knew throwing it at any of those close range situations, he would get blown up by it himself, and he didn't really want to make a trade. He just wanted to win clean, which he did. So great patience to Orion, paid off.
There are T-minus 45 seconds in this match remaining. I'm surprised Orion doesn't just go to the ledge. He didn't really use too many ledge grabs. You can probably just time him out. Hashtag brawl.
I mean, I'm surprised Orion doesn't just hit this Toon Link.
I mean, either or.
That was it right there. The boomerang startup is massive, and it cannot throw it directly down. He was right underneath Toon Link, but he's playing too passive.
He doesn't want to lose this lead. I thought he tripped into that. I was about to be like, no.
All right. Backside of up B will tack on a little bit more percent. Then compensated by hook shot to boomerang. 14 seconds. I would never play this game.
Oh.
I would never play this game. I would hit him.
Yeah, I would never do this against Toon Link because I'm surprised that missed. Oh, Toon Link going to have to go in.
A mock tornado here wins. There it is.
And that will be game 2. 2-0 Orion
2-0 to
versus
Orion.
MJG.
Yeah.
Checking the ledge grabs just to make sure, I think. But there's no way he went over 35.
Yeah, he definitely didn't go over ledge grab.
He maybe got like 10.
Yeah,
he wasn't on the ledge at all. Very solid play by Orion. As I said before, he is one of the campier Meta Knights.
Riz getting real excited that a Toon Link got timed out.